Hey leader, I am glad you're with me today because I am going to share with you why it's important to focus on developing trust with your leadership team and how that impacts your business. So with that, I want to share that there is going to be some significant results that you do not want to miss out on. Hey, I'm Dr. Heather Williamson with the Transformation Group, and welcome back to the channel. If you don't want to miss out on any leadership tips and strategies, then subscribe to this channel so you get alerted when I do share some amazing information that will help you become a better leader. Also, don't forget to actually check out my website at transformationgroupllc.com. Work with me because I am actually getting ready to start a transformational leader mastermind. So check it out if you want to get more information about that, and so you can be surrounded by like-minded leaders like yourself, and an opportunity to figure out how to develop your leadership skills and get your employees to do the job that you pay them to do. All right, so I want to share with you why it's important for you to focus on developing trust with your leadership team. So there was a study in the Society of Advancement Management where they looked at many outcomes with leadership teams in companies, and they found that there was a significant link between that and specific outcomes that will help you become a better leader as the reason why, and also because there are huge results that really are going to reduce the cost of your business basically. So one thing that I want to share with you is as trust increases. Now keep in mind that trust is something that is going to increase and decrease based on the interactions that you have with your people, with your employees. And it's based on what you say, if you do what you say you're going to do, and actually the words that you speak. So if you're not being consistent, or if you're not being honest, then those things are going to decrease those levels of trust, obviously. So, but I want to focus right now on what will happen if you really focus on developing trust with your people. And the first is that your output, the output that your people are, the work that they're doing is going to improve and increase because there's going to be, less squabbling, there's going to be less uncertainty, they're going to be really focused on getting the job done. So output is going to increase. Also, what's going to increase is team morale, employee morale, because they're going to like working for you. They know what you're doing, the buck stops with you, and they don't have to second guess what you mean by things, or if you're focusing on your own self-interest. So morale is going to increase, as well as productivity of your team members. Also, innovation is going to increase. And just think about your team members coming to you with ideas on how to improve efficiency or improve effectiveness, and or even come up with a new product. So if you come in with the attitude and the behaviors that you are going to support your team, let's talk through this, and I'm not going to nitpick and say that's a ridiculous idea, go back and do your job. And this is going to increase those levels of innovation, that creative thought that will help you become a better business. And also what's going to increase is loyalty as a result of this, as a result of increasing trust. And bottom line is your revenue is going to increase because you're going to have really happy people who are going to work with you. You're not going to have the turnover that other companies are experiencing because this may not be a focus of theirs. So if you are keeping your employees, that is definitely reducing costs, because replacing an employee is about 1.5 times that person's salary. So keep that in mind as people walk out the door. Now, what's going to decrease, which is a good thing, when trust increases, is your cost, which I was just talking about. So you're going to be, getting things within time to market, which I'll talk about in a second. But also, you're not going to have the delayed response, or people being late on submitting things that they need to submit, because things are going to be done on time, because everybody is working and focused and they know what the priorities are. Also, your problems are going to decrease. You're going to have people that are going to collaborate and communicate, and you're going to know what's going on. So problems are going to decrease, which, when problems happen, things slow down. Also, skepticism of you as a leader is going to decrease. And this is because they know that what you say is what you mean. They also know that you're going to have their back. They're not going to be, playing favorites. You're not going to be playing the blame game and throwing somebody under the bus. They are going to know that what you're saying is going to be truthful and honest. And so there is no skepticism. Also, attrition is going to decrease, which is a good thing. Time to market, which I mentioned before, because everybody is meeting expectations. They're meeting the time frame goals. So time to market will decrease, as well as your levels of stress, which, oh my goodness, can you imagine being less stressful? If everybody was like a fine-tuned machine and did what they said they were going to do, they meet their deadlines, they share in meetings, they communicate, they collaborate. So all these are great things that happen as trust increases with your employees. So just to recap real quickly, as trust increases and you develop the trust with your people, things that are going to be positive that happens is that output will increase, morale will increase, productivity will increase, innovation will increase, as well as the loyalty of your people, and finally revenue is going to increase. And as trust increases as well, things are going to decrease, and those are things such as cost, such as problems, such as skepticism of your people with you. Attrition is going to decrease, as well as time to market, and finally your levels of stress. So if you want to find out more information about this, just ping me, or you can even find that article on the Society of Advancement Management. The article is a great article, and you will really, and there's tons of other articles dealing with trust, really looking at trust, developing with employees, with teams. I know my dissertation looked at trust from a leadership perspective with regard to employees, and looked at retention really from that perspective, and turnover. So there is tons of information out there. All you have to do is Google it. So if you like this video, please like the video below, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out under my website, transformationgroup.llc.com. Work with me about the Transformational Leadership Mastermind. So sign up for that, check me out, and last but not least, go out and be that boss that your employees want to work for. All right, until next time, bye.